Welcome back everybody to my channel Mystic Watch, and I am completely stupid because I recorded this entire video with my microphone turned off. So, thank you. Thank you Bandai for, I don't know, I just want to blame you. So we're going to do this quickliest because I did it once, so I know what I'm going to talk about. Kisame is out. Let's show off his stats. He is impact, goes to 150, limit breakable. These are his stats. Is he good? Not really. Well, kinda, you know, like, not bad, but he's definitely not, like, broken or anything. He's just your average Water Shark Bomb Kamehameha Jutsu man. So, these are his stats. His Jutsus are in here, 5 and 10, they do the damages. Moving on, we got the skill element Ninja Summon Banner. So, it's a bunch of skill units, 8 6-star skill units to be exact, 9 5-star skill units as well. So you can pull, you know, 5 and 6-star skill units at a high rate, and each unit has a 1.18% chance of being pulled, where normally it is a 1% chance of being pulled. So I suggest if you're missing, these are all the units that you can get. I suggest if you're missing like 3 of them, just pull. You know, it's a good rates, might as well. So the rates are solid, just go ahead. Next is we have Guy and Kakashi. They're good characters. Pull them if you really want them. Don't pull if you're, you know, saving. Because, you know, there's better characters down the line always. They're not anything game breaking. Phantom Castle is out. This is like the 5th Phantom Castle. We're still a full Phantom Castle behind on JP. JP got Yahiko next, so we'll be getting them. Sexy Jutsu Naruto, nothing too crazy, pretty much a high chakra cost, but is a support unit. Can reduces attack of enemies for the first jutsu. Second jutsu is give an attack boost and restores chakra gauge by 1. So not bad, right? Nothing too fancy, just a nice collection character, maybe used potentially in a all heart run if you're soloing it. So Chiriku, the guy that Hidan and Kakazu went after, one of the 12 Ninja Guardians, he is out. Let me show off his stats really quickly. They're not here, they're in the next one. He's out in Japan, I should say, not here, not in global. And everything else is repeat. So this guy's coming back next week. If you missed him out the first time, Orochimaru goes to 150. He's a heart unit. Decent. He's out for another 7 days, and we got these limit breaks returning. So let's move on to JP. Oh look, we're going fast with time. I never usually go this fast. What's up with the new banner? We got Hidan and Kakazu, which you guys already knew if you bothered to look on the right side of my page with the picture of Hidan and Kakazu. So there we go. They are interesting units, not gonna lie. Whether they're good or not will be determined in a little bit, but I'm going to go pull up their info real quick. Hidan, 60 cost, body unit. Those are his stats. Short range. Field skill is... oh. No. Field skill is boost attack. No. Yeah. Boost attack of bravery units. So he is a body unit. He boosts attack of bravery units by 150 to 300. Buddy skill. Reduces chance of being immobilized by 25%. Pretty bad. Jutsu. 4 chakra. It's a 4.3 times multiplier to an enemy. To a single enemy, and 70% chance of slip damage for 5 turns. Ultimate Jutsu is 8 chakra. This is where things get a little funky. So, 8 chakra, deal 20% of the enemy's remaining HP as damage and reduces your current HP by 5%. So if the enemy has 100 health, you'll do 20 damage to them. If they have 100,000 health, you'll do 20,000 to them, etc. And it's of their, you know, like remaining HP or current HP. So what's left over, it's not maximum HP. So once you use it, you know, each time you use it, it'll decrease in value since the enemy's HP will get less and less. So that's where the funky part is. There's still some stuff that there's like some speculation about Hidan that I can't confirm yet, but he will be my next character analysis, in-depth analysis, because he's funky, looks cool. I want to go over him and all of his abilities. If you get dupes of him, are heals 100 HP every turn. So if you manage to get 5 dupes, you're getting 500 HP back every single turn. That's kind of cool. Kakazu, here we go. He is bravery, long range, good stats, right? 1300 attack for a long range unit is good, right? It doesn't compete with the limit broken long ranges in this game, but for a non-limit breakable, you know, it's solid. Boost attack by 4 body units, so similar to Kakazu. No, he is Kakazu. Similar to Hidan, who boosts for bravery, this guy boosts for body. So it's like they kind of making it so that having both and running them both at the same time is more beneficial. So buddy skill reduce damage from heart enemies by 20%, not bad. Jutsu is 4 chakra, let me pull it up, 4.5 attack in bravery to all enemies in range, so it's an AoE attack, and an 80% chance of slip damage for 5 turns. So good multiplier, pretty high damage, and you got the slip damage on top of it. Ultimate Jutsu is a 10.5 multiplier, AoE, and a 55% chance to do both, or you know, one or the other or none, slip damage and reducing their attack for 5 turns each. So it has like a double debuff effect. It can do one or the other, it can do both, it can do none. Those are those guys. And Hidan actually has new abilities as well, like as dupe abilities. The first 4 are, what is it? No, the first 3 are ones that already exist. Boost attack by 100, boost HP by 100, boost attack by 100. The next 2 are the same abilities, but they have higher numbers to them. Boost HP by 200, boost attack by 200. So if you manage to get all 5 abilities, you'll have an extra 400 attack, putting him at almost, you know, it'll put him at 1700 attack. So he gets really strong with abilities. Let's take a look at Chiriku. Yeah, that's his name. Yeah, Chiriku. He is just, you know, your average farmable character. He's actually not too horrible. You can run him in a mono heart if you're lacking people, you know, for objectives. These are his stats at 5-star, 6-star. It's 1376 HP, 1386 attack, short range. He can counter. His buddy skill is boost attack by 115. His normal jutsu is 5 chakra. It boosts his own attack by 25% for 10 turns. So, if it was 50%, he'd be a good character. But 25% is a little bit lacking. 10 chakra for his ultimate, 7.5 attack, and heart to 1 enemy. So there you go, that's Chiriku. And then, anything else that I'd like to... No. So I have no idea where this was found, but we do have info on Naruto and Hinata, their wedding banner. So I will now jump over to desktop mode and show off. So this is the banner picture that we'll see, and then if we go to, alright, these are their arts. So Naruto 5-star, 6-star, Hinata 5-star, 6-star. And if we take a look at this, let's zoom in. That's too much zoom. Unzoom. That should be enough. So, if we take a look at Hinata, for the first time they did a Hinata character right. And, you know, every Hinata in the goddamn existence of this game has the same exact moves, but for the first time it's done right. So 50 cost, really solid stat line for a mid-range unit. You know, you got the 1114 HP, 1632 attack for a mid-range. That is solid. Boosts attack by heart units, while, you know, she's a skill. Naruto's a heart unit, he boosts attack of skill, so, you know, they kind of want you to pair them together. 4 chakra for 5 turns, blocks up to 3000 damage. Finally. They've always used to give her like shitty amounts of block, like 4 chakra, 1 turn block damage by 500, something stupid. So for once they gave her something good. So hopefully that'll last up, because 3,000 damage is a lot. You know, considering that your team on average has, let's say, 1,300, not 10,000, you know, HP. Give or take, it could be more, it could be less. Blocking 3,000 is, you know, it's like a third of it. So think of it almost as a 3,000 heal. So it's really solid. 8 chakra, 8.5 attack to skill in to one enemy, 90% chance of jutsu sealing for 6 turns. Finally, good rates, good multiplier. You got the jutsu seal for 6 turns. That's insane. If to put it in perspective, the only other person with a 90% chance of jutsu sealing is Hiruzen, and he takes damage for doing that, and his multiplier is less. And you know, even though he got a limit break, he has less attack originally. So think of it as like a huge, like they just took Hiruzen's ultimate and they're like, you know what, we think this is kind of bad, we're just gonna insanely buff it and give it to Hinata. That's what happened. Naruto is heart unit, short range. He could have, you know, they could have given him more attack, to be honest. You know, they could have kept the same health, given him another 300 attack, and that would have been fine. Would have, like, that's a little bit too low on the attack radar. To have less, for a short range unit, to have less attack than a skill as a mid range is kind of depressing. But Naruto's, you know, field skill is the exact opposite of Hinata's. It boosts the skill. And then Buddy is reduced damage from body by 20%. You got 4 just generic single target attack for the first jutsu, and the second jutsu is, or the ultimate, 8.5 attack in heart to one enemy, deal 12 times instead if the enemy is sealed. So what does that mean? You pair them up, they do a lot of damage. Scrolling down, we can take a look at their stuff. So these are Naruto and Hinata's abilities, like dupe abilities. This is Hinata's generic stuff, but Naruto's is reduced damage by skill, you know, up to 50%. So he, like, you know, because he is, as a heart unit, he's actually already pretty strong to skill. So like, you already take 50% reduced damage against skill. So the fact that you're taking another 50%, you're taking 75% reduced damage from skill. Because it's not 50 plus 50, it's of the already reduced damage, you're taking reduced damage. So that's pretty solid. You know, he's gonna be a solid tank in a sense if you're running heart, you know, but heart against skill is never too hard to begin with. Either way, that goes over everything that I wanted to do for this update video. Thank you guys for joining in. Hope you enjoy, and until next time.